Are you living in such a way that the Lord can have confidence in you? Are you prepared to be an instrument in his hands? I love thinking about what it means to be an instrument in the hands of the Lord, and I want to show you a picture. This is a violin that I have at my home, and I want you to look at it closely and think to yourself if it is playable. If I was holding it up in front of you and you were by me, you would see that the bridge is broken and the strings cannot be tightened. The violin is not in good shape. There is no way to tune that violin. But I want you to think about this. Is it an instrument? Is that an instrument? Yes. But no matter how hard I practice or how hard I prepare, it is not ready to be used. And sometimes the same is true of us. Sometimes we pray that we might be an instrument in the Lord's hands. I have changed the way I pray. I pray that I might learn to live in tune so that I will be prepared for the Lord to use me as an instrument in his hands. Think about your own life. Is there something you need to set aside or do different that you might be more in tune so that the Lord can use you when he needs you, so that he can have confidence in you? I love a story about a man named Joseph Millet. This is such a great example of what it means for the Lord to have confidence in you. He lived in a time a long time ago in a farming community, and it had been a very harsh winter, and the spring was not coming, and everyone was running out of flour at that time. And he wrote in his journal, "One of my children came in and said that Brother Newton's Hall's folks was out of bread and had none that day. I divided our flour in a sack to send up to Brother Hall. Just then Brother Hall came. Says I, 'Brother Hall, are you out of flour?' 'Brother Millet, we have none.' 'Well, there's some in that sack I have divided and was going to send it to you. Your children told mine you was out.' Brother Hall began to cry. He said he had tried others but could not get any. He went to the cedars and prayed to the Lord, and the Lord told him, 'Go to Joseph Millet.' Well, Brother Hall, you needn't bring this back. If the Lord sent you for it, you don't owe me for it." My very favorite part of this account is the line that follows in this journal that Joseph Millet wrote. After this experience, his reflection, and this is what he said: "You can't tell me how good it made me feel to know that the Lord knew there was such a person as Joseph Millet." I want to testify to you that the Lord knows there is such a person as you. He knows what you can do. He knows your capacity to love and to succor and to nurture those within your circle. And he can have confidence in you. And as you reach out to him and ask what you can do, he will use you.